Okay, folks, welcome back to another episode of the Duelist of the Roses Let's Play. Last time, we were in Paris, defeating J. Shoddy Morton, and this time, we are going to Le Mans, or hopefully I got that one pronounced right, and we're going to be facing off Jasper Dice Tudor. Yeah, this is supposedly Yugi's grandpa, but in this one, he's portrayed differently. And yeah, no soundtrack playing, emulator problem. But this week, I'm going to be facing him. Now, in my last video, I actually got this card through the codes. Now, that one will come in handy because this guy is going to be running a shit ton of burn cards. Meaning he'll chuck away my life points very easily if I'm not careful. So, and with that, we're going to be facing him today. I am Jasper Dice Tudor. I will show you the true meaning of power. Yeah. Alright, let's see how we're going to be facing Jasper Dice Tudor today. Of course, yes, no music, so it's like, oh god, what the fuck, yeah. Okay, so let's see what I got in my opening hand. You know what, that will actually come in handy. That dimension hole actually does come in handy, in case I need to teleport to another area. So, of course, gonna do that throughout. But for the time being, I'm gonna set my Millennium Goal in the defense position. Make no mistake, he has a trap card waiting. Activate that in turn. See, I think I'm gonna discard a few monsters here. Also, he's gonna have cards that... Yeah, this guy's gonna have some very sacky cards to deal with. Which, if you're not careful, he will really... he will tear you apart. And so far, I haven't pulled any good cards yet. Okay, well... Of course, I'm also moving my monsters simply because he'll have cards like Brain Control, and the bunch. So I'm gonna activate Dimension Hole, which will allow my monster to transfer here. And that will end my turn here. Now, here's the thing about him. He uses, like, some stall cards. And his deck leader is Exodia the Forbidden One. Which, there's a, here's the description and the information in his special info. Stating, as leader, summon the 4 limbs from your own deck to the adjacent summoning areas, and enter the next turn without being spellbound, and victory is yours. Meaning he can win with the Exodia. Which is capable of doing so. Okay, so Flame Snake is a Pyro type. Oh, I also fused a Warrior. But I'm gonna make him waste a trap. Acid Trap Hold, so... Yeah, sucks that I did that to my Flame Swordsman right there, but... It's okay, I got another. So, Okay, let's see. Yeah, and also you're probably hearing that buzzing sound. That's actually my refrigerator. And no, it's not running. Oh my god. I really hate that. Is your refrigerator running joke? Anywho, okay, I'm gonna probably fuse these two. The Immortal of Thunder, which of course he has an ability. While this card is in face up in defense position, all female monsters are reduced to 500 points. Yeah, aka... Yeah, that's probably gonna... Yeah, that's probably one of the few times gender has any, gender having anything to do with the card game. But, anyways, let's see what he has. Infinite Dismissal. So, well, I'm gonna do a few things here. I'm gonna discard a lot of these cards. Because they have Flame Swordsman. Of course, Flame Swordsman instead. Now on my turn. Like, he won't attack you at times. Like, he won't end up... Like, the thing about Tudor is he doesn't attack you. Rather, he's setting up for the Exodia. For the Exodia play. So you might want to be very extra careful. Of course, let me get rid of these two. And of course, slow motion. Of course, everything moves back to normal. Blah, blah, blah. I might add, like, background music in case the actual, like... In case, like, the game's emulator. And see, this is what I mean by he'll use burn cards. He just used he just used just desserts. And that ate a good amount of my life points. And unfortunately, I have no... And I don't have anything to counteract that. I mean, I don't... It's not that I don't have, like, a dead hand or anything. It's more like, yeah... Yeah, right now, I just don't have a good draw. And until... You know, and of course, I could always cheat for more cards. But... But I also want to, of course, at least beat this game somewhat fairly as possible. And of course, he uses Gravity Bind, the trap card, meaning, yeah, my Flame Swordsman is stuck there forever, and also weakened. So, I'm gonna have my Battle Ox instead move. And yeah, he's an SD. And oh yeah, again. Yeah, and I'm sorry, but man, I didn't pull Goblin Fan. But looks like he's opened up something for me. And you know what? I think I'm gonna take advantage of this right now. Okay. So I'm attacking with Battle Ox first. 2,300 life points lost. Of course, I'm gonna summon out my Flame Severs. 2,100 for damage. Now he's down to 200. Okay, so yeah, some of the cards that I did help. But he has Injection Fairy Lily, which means, oh boy, he is not... And yeah, he's gonna keep throwing a lot of burn cards. Which is the thing I hate about facing him at times. Okay, well... I need to come up with something... soon. Of course, that will power up my Flame Severus. And yeah, his life points will recover by 50. Which means I gotta be extra careful now, because next turn he could hit me with another burn. And of course, yeah, he definitely has a lot of traps. But I do have but there is another opening for me to hit him with. So I'm gonna attack with Heart Beast Pet Dragon to end the duel. And I beat him. Okay, so, and yeah, and of course, I gotta be careful. So many fake traps. So very little cards that are worth getting. Fuck. Okay, I got something. And I got another fake trap. God damn it. Okay, at least I got one card, and that's Infinite Dismissal. That card will come in handy. And of course, you may have beaten me, but I doubt you'll survive a duel with my nephew Yugi. Yeah, and no, you're not, and no, I'm not kidding, or even made an edit. In the game, Jasper Dice Tudor is referred to as, he's actually Yugi's nephew. I mean, Yugi's uncle, excuse me. But in the anime, we all know that's his grandpa. But in this game, he is known as his uncle. Yeah, and he's based on like an actual family member of Henry Tudor. And of course, another rose card obtained, so I am undefeated so far. And now, of course, Rene's, I hope I pronounced any of those things right. Of course, I'll be facing Bakura. However, notice his deck cost is 757, and my deck cost is 1010. That is too much. So, in the next video, hopefully I'll have a deck that actually doesn't cost me that much cards. And of course, by then, hopefully I'll have, like, at least, hopefully at least some cards are just about as less. So yeah, and with that, I'm gonna call it the end of the day for now. Now, of course, thank you guys for joining me in this video. May you guys have an awesome day, and remember, please be very kind to one another, and I'll see you guys next time.